Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream of a game that is classic, a classic game. At this point, the game is a certified hit. It's a certified classic hit. It's certified this. I have to do that to people. You don't have to give the finger to people. This game not only won awards, but it's won a place in my heart. In today's game, Balatro, the game will be played by yours truly, Pebble. And welcome to the stream, guys. My take on Balatro is a little different. You got guys out there and girls that are slaying this game on stream and on YouTube, and they're just destroying it. And in a good, I don't mean they're destroying the game. They're like, it's almost like saying, like, I don't do comedy, but comedians go, "You killed," you know, or like a rock band, like, "Man, you destroyed that crowd." That's what I mean. Is that there's guys out there that are people out there that are just killing it, and just, but I am not there, and I'd like to get to that level, and I believe that we can. But this is where we are, and that's what makes what we do relevant, because we're coming from a very unique place. I played this game, Balatro, 247 hours. That seems like a lot of hours. I feel like when you get up to the hundreds, it becomes a lot. Because if you think about it, 100 hours, right? Let's say that I play 8 hours a day. 8 goes into 100, like 11, 12 times. Yeah, about 12 times, right? So if that's the case, then 8 goes into 12 times. You played about 36 days straight, 8 hours a day. That seems like that would be a lot. I'm trying to like make it so that you can see like where I'm at, how long I played. And my goal is because this is a series, and the name of the series is Grinding Stakes Series. Pebble plays Balatro. Grinding Stakes Series. Very long. Anyway, let's play the game. That's what we're here to do. And yeah, we put a lot of time into this. The goal is to grind stakes, and then the goal is to get to infinity. And I don't know how we're gonna do that, but I have some ideas. I think I haven't really reached that level yet, to be honest with you. And I don't think I know. So here we go, guys. This is where we are currently, and this music was great, but we're gonna go ahead and kill it. Thank you very much for that theme music. That was awesome. And that was cool. Ladies and gentlemen, the stream begins. Where we last left off. Well, we've been playing this game too. I've been playing this game, played a little bit last night. A lot last night, actually. And yeah, I apologize if you hear any fan coming through the microphone. The goal is to not have that, but it's so warm in my room today. It's 72 degrees today in Seattle, Washington at 6 o'clock at night. That's pretty hot stuff, and my room has always been a cooker. I live in a weird room we'll get into the game right now, but my room was made into a so this house has been around since like the 60s, from what I understand, and it used to be they built a wall in here and they made it a room when it wasn't supposed to be a room. Some of you know about that. So anyway, let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing. Let's continue where we were, I guess. The red deck. We are now in a very special place with this game, which is that we are now on, everything is red chipped, everything that we're going to play. I'm not sure about the abandoned deck. I'm not sure about the checkered deck. I don't really care about those decks. I like the decks that are a little bit more like kind of like more like each other. Some of these decks are a little weird. Like these decks aren't bad. No face cards, kind of weird. Start the deck with 26 spades, 26 hearts is a little weird, but like it gets really weird when you start talking about the plasma deck and you start talking about the erratic deck. They just not really interested in those decks right now, so we're gonna go ahead and, you know, get the other decks going. Look at our other decks. We're all on the red chip. We've gotten past the white chip. So now we're on green stake, and that's what it is, grinding stakes. And we're gonna grind the ghost deck right now on green stake. And we're just trying to take every single one of these decks to green. And actually we're not gonna do what I just said. We're gonna continue where we were, because it looks like we were playing this previously. Yeah, let's finish this up here. Let's see where we were. Yeah, it's a good way to start it. We had a nice thing going here. Abstract Joker, Fibonacci, face cards, Greedy Joker, diamonds, which goes with the rough gem. So you not only, when you play a diamond, not only do you get a +3 multiple, but you get $1. And then the runner is up to 60 chips. So we actually have something good going here. Face cards. Oh, we only have one hand left to play. Okay, so we're trying to play our best possible. Okay, I got it now. I understand. I understand the seriousness of what is taking place here. This is whether we continue or not, huh? So we probably are not gonna. Otherwise, why would we have left it like that? Yeah, that's what we probably figured that was gonna happen. All right, so there you go. And that's it for today. Now, guys, today what we're going to do is, all right, black deck. So let's go back to what we were going to do here. Let's go with the green deck. It's always one of my favorites because you get a lot. Like, you get $2 per remaining hand, $1 per remaining discard, earn no interest, it says, which is bad. It is, as you say, bad. But we will go with the green stake, ladies and gentlemen. Van Pebble finally gets it going. I feel like I'm like that kid where like your parents are like, okay guys, let's go, we're going on a trip, and I'm like, okay, where's your bags? Why didn't you bring your bags, guys? And we're like, sorry, I haven't packed yet. What are you talking about, guys? We said this. You know, that's what I felt like there for a minute, even though I was prepared. No, we're feeling great. We're just coming off a really fun stream we just did. Did a really cool stream, so please check that out if you get a chance. We actually went to Mars. I'm friends with Elon Musk on Twitter, and he has assured me that he has a place for me somewhere on Mars. So I don't think you're gonna see me around here too much, guys. So I'm going to Mars. And then what happened is, like, somebody for some reason, like, I'm being followed on Twitter by a bunch of Elon Musk fake accounts. I'm really enjoying the ceremonial dagger, by the way. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just one of these. Let's get this thing charged up. Ooh, slice it. Yeah, so there's this guy, like, Elon Musk guy that's like follows me on, or there's a bunch of them actually, and it's obviously not fucking Elon Musk, but for some reason they're like, hey man, Elon Musk wants to meet you and all this kind of stuff, and it's like clearly they're trying to like scam me somehow. It's just like, you guys don't have to do this, you know. You don't have to scam me. Like, I know that you're doing it, like, it's kind of silly. Please don't do this. Please don't scam me. I don't know how else to put it. It's a waste of time trying to scam me, but they'll do it anyway. So we got a bunch of money cards going. We got the 10 and 4. We've got a little ceremonial dagger, which gains double its sell value. So we're going to get rid of this Joker, this devious Joker. And here we go, ladies. Oh, wait, let's do a little. I love this game. I've been wanting to get to this point in my life for a long time, which is like a game I love that I understand, that I'm good at. Not great at, but good at. And just lock in and just play it as much as I can. Every week. This game is so worth the money. And it's not run by a greedy... Like, the guy who made the game doesn't seem like a greedy asshole. He's just like, hey, you know what? Like, no gambling. Like, it's not a gambling game. They could have easily made this game a gambling type of game. They could have easily done that. They didn't. So this will be a nice 6 multiple here. So our ceremonial dagger. Let's take a look at that. Boom, 14, just like that. Massive multiple, nice starting run here. I respect it. Here we go. Walkie-talkie is not my favorite one, but once we find something else, we'll do it. So now we're at 22 multiple with the ceremonial dagger. Grinding Stake series for Pebble. Here it is. This is the series. I'm much more interested in doing series on YouTube than I am of just doing like a one-off video, truthfully. So we're gonna go ahead and like get rid of the walkie-talkie. I think it's time to get rid of it. Okay, and we should really use this one. So any discarded aces... Oh, there's a negative one. That's nice. 26 multiple. Loving the ceremonial dagger. Those are the fun ones, guys. Those are the fun jokers. Oops. Oh, there we go. All right. Get rid of the mail-in rebate one, maybe. Oh no, you know what we'll do? We'll keep that mail-in rebate one. We'll get rid of the egg, because that's a good money. So we just made a bunch of money by switching to Geico. Gotcha. And this chip one is pretty good. Oh, we need this because it's an extra slot. All right. So we're just gonna sell. There you go. And then we'll pick up this card so that we can slice it in half. Slicer. You got 28 multiple, you got 6, we got lots of massive multiple. We're gonna get rid of the aces, get some more cash. Yep. And we needed like the ice cream's doing good though. The ice cream's doing good. Then of course now we can just use our money to just buy packs and then skip the pack. And now we're up to 12 multiple, 28 multiple. Our multiples are looking really good now. Looking real mofo. Real mofo good. And then there's that walkie-talkie again. There's that walkie-talkie again. Every discarded 5 gets us more. We get an uncommon joker coming our way. Got massive multiples here. Massive multiple. Let's get rid of the 5. Nice full house. This This stream is not sponsored by Rockstar, not. But I love Rockstar, and that's what we're drinking today. It's different every time. If any of these companies want me to stop doing this, I will. If any of these companies want to pay me to do this, I will too. Rockstar. This is one of my favorite ones, the fruit punch. Finally, somebody made an energy drink that tastes... There's a couple of them, actually, but Rockstar does a nice job with some of their flavors. The Fruity Punch is one of my favorites. And I like to call it fruity. Fruity Punch. And there's the Fibonacci, and again, we're going to kill the Fibonacci. We got super duper multiple at this point. 18 and 32, that's massive multiple. It's about to become more massive. We will use the flush. So our money is a little low, but hopefully the discarded fours will give us $5 each. And now our Space Joker, now, guys, we can keep skipping the packs because this will give us the packs of the planet cards, because this will give us 1 in 4 chance to upgrade. 1 in 4, it's 1 in 4, I get it, but dude, it racks up. Let's see it. Boom, another slice, 40 multiple. Basically, that's what, a 58 multiple? Here we go, folks. We're going to do a pair of debuffed cards, and we're going to earn massive multiples off of it. Look at that. Off of a... And there's a 2-pair. I love when the debuffed cards makes a big thing. Big splash. So a decent run. Obviously, this isn't what the run's going to end up looking like. These 2 cards will be. Three of a kind. No, we don't need that. Tarot cards more frequently. Okay, maybe. We're skipping packs. And we've got super multiple, which is fantastic. Let's continue. Get rid of 2s. Anytime we see a 2, we get rid of it. Oh, the 2. We should have got rid of it. Hold on, do we have any more 2s in there? We got one 2? Yeah, 1 2 2 2. 1 2 2 2. Let's see. Come on, 2. That. Love that space card, man. Space Joker. You know who else loves the Space Joker? Elon Musk. I'm kidding, I don't know. These people on Twitter, it's like, you want to meet Elon? Like, guys, why does everyone... The thing that I hate the most about these scam people is, like, I just hate that I was picked. Like, I'm way too smart for this, guys. I mean, most people are, but it's like, I just feel... It offends me, you know? I'm just not that stupid. I'm just not that stupid. But I guess, you know, you just have to let people think you are. That's the thing. It's one of the hardest things to do, is to have people believe something that's not true. But sometimes it's better that they believe that. Like in this case, I don't want people to think I'm a herb and that I'm going to just believe it, that Elon Musk is trying to get a hold of me. Good, we got 2 more chances to get this going here. We're gonna need it. There's the 2 that I can't get rid of. And we're just hoping that we don't end it this way. I'd love to not end it right now, but it looks like it might be over here. It gets away from you fast. There's a straight. It's actually quite difficult. This game is actually... You can have a massive multiple like I do, and still we're not, like, even close to getting this thing where it's supposed to be. I'm trying to think what I can do at this point. All right. Let's keep going. Did a good job there. We made some good money. Yeah, it's like we're definitely we're not gonna make it. Let's just die here. Can we just die, please? Get me out of here. Well, we didn't have enough. We needed like a times multiple. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that again, except we're gonna go with a different deck. This is how we're gonna do the stake series, I think, from now on. Instead of just staying, well, I mean, it's different every time. It depends on how you feel mentally. But I feel like I don't want to stick to just one deck today, so we're just gonna go to the next one. If we miss a deck, that's how we're doing it right now. We'll just go to the black deck. +1 Joker hand, -1 Joker hand. I don't know, I think maybe the earn no interest was hurting us with the green deck. I don't know. Something was wrong with the green deck. Couldn't get my hands on it. So here we go. Green stake, black deck. Let's go. This has turned out to be, by the way, the best. Last weekend was one of the best weekends of my life. And the reason why it was so good is I was working, so you're working, and it was like, it's a hard job. Like, there's a lot that you've got to make sure you're doing with the job. But we made a lot of good progress with the people that we were dealing with as a security guard. You start to get a relationship with these people, and sometimes the relationship starts off a little rocky. Sometimes in the security jobs, it goes nowhere but down. But it's been going well, and that's important because I live in this community that I work in, and that's important that I learn to get along with people and have a good communication with people. And it's really been a fruitful job for me, security. So I'm grateful that I could get involved with security work. And I really mean that. I'm not saying that in case such and such listens. Like, that's really, really how I feel about it. Because you never know, like, what could happen. And I like the guy I work for, but who knows? He might. You don't know what people. I'm hoping that I work for the guy forever. You know, that's my goal. It'd be nice. We're gonna get rid of the green Joker, I think. We can't, because this is $5. Let's just get some cash going here. But yeah, it's been great. I'm really appreciative of the job, and I've made some really good, like. We made some moves relationship wise with people that will help us with those people in the future. Those people will become like allies, because I can't think of a better word for it. And when you're working security, you need allies. You need allies. So if the people that you're working around are the customers, clientele, some of those are going to be jerk-offs. That's just, there's no way around it. But there's some people that are really important. The ones that are like maybe that people wouldn't expect to be important. like people that people call homeless people. If those people are with you and like behind you, and you have a good relationship with them and you can communicate with them, that's more important than some of these snobby ass dickhead people that are running around that don't want to listen to what I have to say. They don't want, you know, I'm trying to like do things in my job, and if you guys don't help me do what I'm trying to do, it makes it hard to do my job. And it's like, if you're a well-to-do person and you're like up in society and you just don't want people to tell you what to do, I get that, but don't be such a fucking cunt if I'm trying to fucking do something at my job. Anyway, that's what I've been going through with the security. It's been up and down, but for the most part, it's been really up lately because, like I said, you see these people a lot, and when they start understanding that you're there for them, then it's like, oh, cool. Like, yeah, we understand. Somebody said to me, like, we get it. We understand what you're trying to do. It's like, thank you. And I will listen to you guys because you guys listen to me. Now we can have a relationship back and forth, and we understand each other. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, there you go. We'll talk more about it on other streams, I'm sure. Trying to make a run here. Feeling like a little bit of a run. I think we're gonna go for the... Oh, we can't. I think this is good though. Face cards and green joker. Yeah, that was a good weekend. It's tricky, man, because when you have a job where, like, you're dealing with intensity, people are drunk sometimes, you're dealing with a high volume of people, and you could have 18 great things go perfect, people all respecting each other, thank you, people are saying please, thank you, people are appreciating you, and then you get that one nut job, and then all of a sudden, you know, I feel like one person could make my bosses kind of go, is everything okay? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just overreading that situation, but like, maybe I'll stop videotaping stuff, because I was doing them a favor by videotaping the reactions of some of these situations that get out of hand a little bit. But like, if they're gonna freak out every time, maybe I'll just stop filming them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm actually doing it for your benefit, but I don't know. I guess I'm not saying who my boss is or who these guys are, and I love them, but like, with the security business, people can freak. The people that freak out the most are the people that are like your company that you work for, because they're, well, listen, like, a lot of times they need to be people pleasers because it's a business, and they have to please the people that is hiring them. So I understand that, but at the same time, I've got a job to do, and it's not always please, thank you. Sometimes it's, I told you to do this, you need to do it, kind of a thing. But things have been going well, and I'm excited, and I'm happy about it. I'm the happiest I've ever been. Well, then there was like this other person in my life who I see sometimes, and I finally just made peace with them. It felt good to do. Because it wasn't their fault. It was like they were kind of being lumped in unfairly. So anyway. Alright, we're looking for 5s here. There goes the 5. Give me some money. Please, and then we'll go. Always say please. I'm just kidding. There we go. Ah. Oh. Ooh. Alright, it's getting better. You know what I need is like a chip thing, like a chip. 30 chips for each remaining discard. I don't really discard that much. This could be good, but we'd have to get rid of one of these. The swashbuckler, oh, this is tough. Which one do we get rid of here? Oh, jeez. Let's not get rid of any of it right now. Need to get rid of kings if we see them. 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack. Yeah, it's I haven't had that happen to me in a long time where somebody came up to me and like, I don't know why I was speaking from my heart to somebody. And I don't think I was like being over the top, like I'm speaking from the heart, you know, but I think it hit home with them just while I was working. And the person came up to me and was like, you know what? I'm sorry. Like, I see what you're trying to do. And it was like a real, like, beautiful moment, actually. Like, it was actually, like, I'm not going to cry, but I was just saying, like, it was very good. It's what you hope for in life, that you can get there in your life. Let's get rid of smiley face. All right, face cards give 30 chips. Plus you got a multiple. That's getting closer to what we need. Yeah, it was really, I haven't had a moment like that in my life in years. And so that tells me that I'm on the right path. You know what I mean? Like I said, regardless of what happens with the job itself, I'm getting better at what I'm doing. So I'd like to keep doing it for the same people that I'm doing it for. That's the goal. And I think that's going to happen. But the main thing is we've just gotten better at what we're doing. And that's so encouraging. Also, just as a person, like I feel like I'm becoming a better person. That's the big one. And that's important. That's like even more important because that means when you're getting better as a person, that means healthier, mentally healthier. Like I'm 50 now, my health's going to go down. But mentally, I feel like you can really work on your mental health as you get older. And I think maybe that's where people slip. Maybe they forget to have that personal relationship with their brain. I don't know. It's a lot of deep stuff, you know? Pretty good. Uh-oh. Oh no. This is all we've got, huh? Okay. Alright, we barely made it over that. We're gonna have to do something a little bit better than what we've been doing is what we need to do. Not sure what that's gonna be. Alright, there's a nice multiple. We're gonna get rid of, we should keep the green joker because he still grows. We could get rid of the swashbuckler, but we might get the egg later. It's true. Shit, this would give us chips, but we'd have to create straights. So we're gonna pick up this card here, which we need chips. We need to focus on chips. And I like it. Let's go. Because, like, you know, I don't get on here and, like, I'm always looking for positives to tell you guys about. But I don't get on here and just brag about how everything's just I'm so awesome and everything's great. Like, this really was, like, a big change. Like, it's just a big deal. For some reason, it was just a very big deal for this person to come up to me. But it was multiple, like, good things that happened. It wasn't just one good thing. Two big ones. Two big relationship things where I just kind of, like... It was a combination of, like, me stepping up, but then, like, they stepped up, too. That's what made it work. That's the key. It's like, it's almost like you're able to sort of... Oh, we lost that, but we're winning in life. And we'll go to the magic deck now. Green stake, magic deck. What have you got for me, magic deck? Anyway, yeah, things are just... I think the key thing to to see change, right? That's what you want to see. It's like, it's magical. When things change in life, you go, that's magic. Or at least that's what it feels. It feels like it's... And that's what this felt like. It wasn't just me. Make that clear. It was like both people at the same time realizing... Like, as I realized it, they realized it. And it was powerful for that reason. Because they were also giving back. You know? That's a beautiful thing, man. Jeez, what a dud. What a ridiculous. Okay. This is a good starter Joker. Because 20 multiple is friggin' crazy sick. Like, I could pretty much beat this in like one hand. So that's a really good card to have. Because you could literally play one pair and just score 600 points. Like, it's great. That's nice. I mean, it's good for now. That's, like I said, it's a good opening Joker. It's not the answer. This is good for face cards. This is great. This is great, Pebble. This is great. And then this is how we do this. And this is how we do this. And now we got something going here. We could try to do the ceremonial dagger again. It's not as big of a deal, of course, now that we know that, like, the horrible things that can happen. I gotta tell you, the tarot is maybe the way to go here. Let's pick up the tarot. Oh, we can't! We fucked up! No! Ah! Ow! Okay. Damn it! Pebble, you idiot! I'm kidding. We could sell this riffraff card and then pick up the fortune to this. We'll just do that. We can't do that because then it's going to give us a Joker. I mean, it's, yeah, we'll just keep this thing like this. Oh, I love the straight one. But Todd is good. Todd is an underrated motherfucking Joker. It really is underrated. That being said, I think the straight one's a little bit... But we need to make points here, so let's just do this. There we go. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ten, Jack, Queen, King. 10, do, dee, dee, do, da, do, do. Nine, 10, Jack, Queen, King. I'm in such a good mood today. And it's not even Wednesday. Wednesday is like my favorite. I don't know. I love Wednesdays. So we'll get rid of this card that'll give us more money. This will chop that card. Let's see what they got here for us. It's a pretty good one for now. Yeah, this will be like 8 multiple. So we'll have like the ceremonial dagger can really get busy. We can sell that one next. All right. Oh, 6 multiple. Okay. Still, that's good. And we'll try not to use any discards. That'll give us $2 for discard. That's $6. And then we'll try to get some played face cards. We'll try to play some face cards here. So let's... All right. Excuse me. I like to say this to people, like, this is where I'm at in the game right now. See what I mean? Like, yeah, you see these other guys playing, and they're at a certain level, and a lot of them are at a ridiculous level, and I'm just not there, and I'm just far from being there. So this is interesting because having this Joker card is a great strategy. This is a good example of where I am in the game. At least I'm giving you strategic. So you get rid of that, but then you gain a Joker, and I'm not sure. I know the DNA Joker is good. If the first hand of a round has only 1 card at a permanent, I think it's too late. That needs to be like bumping. DNA card is Joker is supposed to be that next level that takes you to that infinite level thing, and I just don't really get it 100%. So we're definitely not there yet. And it annoys me that I'm not there, but I'm just not there. The only way to get there is to play this game a lot, so we'll end up chopping that thing. Love another Joker card thing, but that didn't happen. Okay. Face cards give 30. Face cards give 30. We can get rid of this one. Pick up the face cards, give 31, and ladies and gentlemen, slice it. 20 multiple chips, face card when they play, glass card, bonus cards. I would say this, it's funny because we just did a stream where we opened up basketball cards. Ooh, I like this one. Yay! So we'll get rid of this one then. Yeah, after 2 rounds, sell this card to duplicate a random Joker. Let's take a look. Nice. Yeah, Odd Todd is really, like, for its price, which is cheap, it's really good. Interesting. All right. Spectral pack. Creates a rare Joker. Should we try to create a rare Joker? What do you think? This could be really good. The duo is a good one. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, there it is, folks. There it is. Nicey, nicey. Oh, there it is. Nice Joker. Blueprint. All right, we're getting something together here. Things are working. Dare I say we could get like a bunch of money this way too. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we want to slow play this. So let's try to get as much money as we can out of this. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's play the queens. Nine, 10. Oh. All right. 2 pair. And now we'll get serious a little bit. We'll put it like that. There you go. And let's see what happens with this. Is why it's fun. It's like opening a card pack. Oh, that's what I was going to say, is that the funny thing about this game is what started me on the whole opening packs thing, because there's packs that you open, and I just remember looking at that even before I even knew what this game was. Before I ever knew what this game was, and I was like, oh, I love that idea. And it's all just kind of grew into, okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Invisible Joker. We're gonna open this pack. Here we go. Oh, Odd Todd, doubled up, liking it. That will give us what we need chipwise. That will give us what we need chipwise. That's insane. All right. Let's continue on. Let's continue on here. Oh, didn't happen. Let's see what we could possibly do that would make it any better. We could do the vampire. This actually was a decent one. And this would get us like rolling into the ×1 multiple worlds. It might make sense to do that. We'll get rid of an Odd Todd and pick up this guy. The only thing is we don't have a lot of specialty cards. So that's something we need to like start doing. So that's what we'll start doing. Let's see where we are here. Let's do this. Oops. Oh yeah, we got, you know what I want to do here? That jump starts our Dracula guy. And now we got to get like serious now. This is no joke. So here we go. 10 Jack. This is exactly what we needed to get us somewhere. If this is going to do it, it's going to do it or not. There we go. That was the one that was going to make or break us. All right, we've got a run here. So we're gonna start doing a lot more buying these crazy cards. Crazy cards, crazy cards. This is good. We'll do red seal. And then what this will do is the vampire will, whenever we get these crazy cards, the vampire will suck it out, but that'll give us more multiples. So it's kind of an interesting thing. It's an interesting give and take, which is why I love this game. The game is so deep in its give and takes. Like, it's like this card, it's like, better way to say it is like the way that the Jokers complement each other is really, really good in this game. Here's what we need. We want this to be there. We want this to be here. That's what we want here. And we want to try to play this somehow. So we're going to discard that. Decent run. It's decent. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're gonna go ahead and sell the face. We're gonna sell this. That was a good pick. Sometimes you gotta pick, like, do you want to do this or do you want to do this? And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is where we are with the game. We still want one more Joker. We got rid of a Joker there, which is good. So we're looking for that next Joker that's going to give us a little spark. It doesn't look like we have any money, so we gotta, that's a problem. We had it going with the money thing, but oh no, we just axed. That's why you gotta pay attention. Oh, I just killed that by accident. Oh, that hurts my heart. My heart. My heart was so good. You guys know that. All right. We messed up. Oh my gosh, we messed up. I can't believe we did that. Oh my god. That's a classic mistake in this game, is to, like, you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. But to be honest with you, I think we kind of needed that. And let's see if we can we get another Joker? No. Oh, lose $1 is gonna hurt us. Let's see if we can get this. you lose one tooth. All right, let's see what we want to do here. Oh, we're fucked. We are so fucked right now. The money, we're just getting killed. I don't know that, number one, we can even beat this round. But we're so fucked right now. By the time we get out of debt, we're not even going to beat... I don't even think we can beat this round. And this is the part of grinding stacks that I enjoy. Oh, we're going to actually do it. But we're just like in the hole 20 bucks. Oh, that's brutal. So we're in the hole 16 bucks. We have 0 money. Still, that was good that we did what we did there. It was pretty good. Two, three, four, five, six. You got 1, 2 odd cards. Let's see if this helps us at all. All right, let's go back to that. We do have discards here, so let's do a few discards. Ooh, that's nice though. Never mind with the discards. Whew, barely, but we got it. Oh, we have no money. And you know what? I'm so fucked right now in this game that I'm just gonna do another run. I don't like to play like if I know that I'm gonna lose, like I'm gonna lose here. I do have 3 discards. I do have 5 chances to get it. I hate to give up, you know? It's a bad look to giving up, but sometimes that's what we do. We'll just like kind of give up because we just realize we don't really have what it takes kind of in this hand. Somewhere along the way, we just kind of fucked up, lost touch with what we were doing, lost focus a little bit, I think. With this particular run, we lost a little focus with this run. There's still a chance here for us. Maybe get a straight, or maybe get a 2 pair. Yeah, we lost our focus. All right, and I might stop using the dagger. I might. Okay, here we go. Nebula deck. Running stakes. I think we called it grinding stakes because it's really a grind. We'll change it to running stakes when we feel like we're running it. Because we're definitely not running it. Alright, going for the green stake now. So now we're just making all the face cards gold, which is good. In the long run, that'll be a good strategy for us. In the long run. In other words, like, I'm pretty sure we're going to beat this one, so we'll just go ahead and... I wanted to play the queen! Fuck you, man. Alright. There goes a flush. Hopefully this will do it for us. All right. That'll give us a little multiple there. There you go. All right. Always run. Eventually, if I get real quiet, that's when I know that I'm like really trying to like win the thing. I don't think we got much of a shot here though. But this is a reason why I love this series so much, because it's these moments that just show you like how hard this game really is. We say it all the time. This game is very difficult. Like when you're trying to grind it stake by stake, it's very difficult. Yeah. That's all we got. Yeah. Where are we at here? Alright, we've been like an hour in. We haven't really gotten it. We had one decent run there. Let's do one more run, because I think we owe it to ourselves to do one more decent run. We did ghost deck, I think. Let's go with a deck that's a little bit more normalized. Plus one hand every round. We got the red stake. Let's try it for green stake. And here we go, guys. Last run for Balatro. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So we'll start off with the Even Steven. We were praising Odd Todd before. Even Steven's really good as well. There's nothing like a little multiple that could be possible for per card. You know, there's the multiples that give you that flat, this is what you're going to get every time, you know, flat multiple. But then these are cooler almost sometimes, because if you get a straight and you got 3 even cards in the straight, then you've got like 12, 14 multiple, 16 multiple. Here we go, final run for Van Pebble. Spades, lucky cards. Let's make these lucky cards. Very nice. The 250 chips thing is like, the -2 hand size is such a problem. It is such a problem that it makes me not want to pick this card up. But I can't afford it anyway. Good thing, huh? So 2 pair is basically what we're looking for now? Okay. Got it. That's going to give us 80 chips for 2 pair. All right, let's move it over there then. There we go. There's a huge multiple there. Let's play with that. This mess it right now. We're just kind of feeling ourselves out and feeling out what it's going to look like. What's it gonna look like? So far, we don't really know, but this is a good. This will get us through some of these early stages. The Sensual Joker, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Here's some more. Now they're throwing a bunch of multiples at us. This is a good one as well. Got a lot of money, so we might as well spend the money. Spend the money. Anything that'll give us, like, different cards is good. I think this adds a playing card. Technically, does this add a playing card to our deck? I don't know. Let's see if it does. No, they don't count that as a playing card? Okay. That's kind of a bummer. I thought maybe that would add that as a playing card. There you go. That's a good Joker. All right, let's add a playing card to our deck. There you go. Add another one? Okay, sure. Let's add an even card to it. Oh, we don't have any even cards? All right, we'll just add a queen then. Cool. We need one more Joker. We're doing great. We got massive multiples now. There we go. Let's get some money going here. All right, that was bad. But we sort of had one to give there. All right, this is really bad. Let's see if we can make this better. We had to get even Steven going. This is what we need here, guys. We needed a chip one real bad. Should we pick up this one? Because at least this is more consistent. That's what I'm thinking. Let's pick up the bull one. And then we'll try not to spend a bunch of money. Let's keep the money we have. Oh, very nice, very nice. All right. Cool. Why isn't this working? Is this fucking thing supposed to work? Why isn't it working? Hold on. Alright, let's see here. Oh. That's brutal. Isn't that rough? Blue deck. You suck, blue deck. Yellow deck, start with 10 bucks. This is gonna be our last run here. I didn't want to leave on that kind of a, but we might end up leaving on that kind of a tone, on that kind of a note, because that's what it is. This is not easy. We've said it several times, and I'll say it until somebody hears it. This game is tricky to grind. I don't know how you get infinite level. I'm not even close. That's going to be the next level for us, is getting infinite score. We're not there. We've won several runs, but that doesn't matter. And this game is here to remind you of that. That's what I'm here to remind you of with this series. This grinding stakes grinding stakes series. That's what it's about. It's about people seeing how fucking difficult it is, how chintzy it is. It's cheap. It'll break your heart. Just when you think you got it figured out, you kind of don't. Upgrade every poker hand by 1 level. That was cool. That was cool. Everything's level 2. That was really cool. Do a chip thing here. We'll do this thing here. All right, let's take a look. There we go, there's straight. Very nice. Not gonna pick up this one this time. Earn $1 at the end of a round per unique planet. I don't know. Yeah, that one does nothing for me. So we're looking for spades. We're looking for trouble. Da-na-na-na. Then you better get some spades. Da-na-na-na. Cause if you don't do that, Pebble, da-na-na-na, you'll die of AIDS. Da-da. Okay. That's not. We're doing so well. Why do we have to do the AIDS thing? It's just. So here's what. We're gonna do these 2 cards here. At this point, I've lost all, like, we're just kind of free-flowing here. I don't have a particular strategy. I don't think we haven't had a great run so far. Let's be honest. It just hasn't been great. I think we've been doing well, but I'm just saying it's just been very difficult. So we're gonna just try different stuff, different combos. We got a lot of money now, so this is where you just go, you know what, let's just do a bunch of combos. We've got, you know, clubs, diamonds, spades, just throwing the kitchen sink at it, you know what I mean, as they say. What do we do? Permanently gain 1 hand, so we have 5 hands now. It's good. Okay. So the only card that we really don't want is the hearts. So anytime we see hearts, we'll just try to get rid of them. That's good. Pretty decent. All right. Let's see what we can do with this run, guys. What can we do with the run? This would give us money. I don't want to get rid of anything I've got going on here. I like what we've got. We're gonna keep it going. It's pretty nice run. But that's the problem, it's just nice. You know what I mean? You know that person that you meet, you're like, you want to like them, but you're not attracted to them sexually. You're like, they're just nice, it's not enough. Does that hurt? There's somebody out there going, no, I actually did go for the nice person, and I'm deeper than you are, Van Pebble. Well, good for you. But I'm saying I've been the person who's nice. Where it's like clearly like, they just think I'm a nice person. They don't want to actually let me enter their hole, as it were. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Where do we go with this? What do we do with this? It's such an odd run. It's a good run, and I'm enjoying it, but it's slightly odd. Oh, there's the negative. Okay, cool. I like it. I like it. Diamonds. Alright, here's what we'll do. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, is what I've heard. But they're also my best friend. Am I trying to tell people that I'm a girl? Possibly. I don't think so, though. I'm pretty sure not. That's so let's see here. Yeah, let's turn this. Turn the left card into the right card. This is a perfect one here. And then we'll go boop, 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 bop, boop. There you go. That's a really good combo here. Oh, the chip thing. So this might be better or worse, I don't know, but we're gonna give it a shot. We've got a chip situation here, which might be slightly better than what we had. Slightly better. Here we go. Ooh. Uh-oh. Play only one hand. This could be a problem. Alright, we'll give this a shot here. This could be the end here, folks. And if this is the last hand, this is the last hand. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I had a feeling about this. This is a good run here. This is a good run. Ooh. I always kind of wondered about Periodola. Here's what we're going to do before we continue playing here. How do you spell that? P-A-R-E-I Dolia. P-R-I-E-I P-A-R-E-I Dolia. Joker. So let's take a look at the Pareidolia Joker. It's a common effect Joker. It makes all playing cards count as face cards. What does that mean? This effect applies to blinds and other Joker's effects. All cards retain their rank and suit. Let's see here. It has synergy with the business card. Let's see what else. Let's see what else real quick. Hold on. I just want to see what else. Smiley. Obviously the ones that are more about. Okay, so it's all the ones that are about basically about Joker cut. I'm worried about spilling my energy drink actually. Splash. So it's anything that triggers the Joker, which we really don't have. It's really not the greatest Joker for card for us, but it's a free. It's basically like a free slot, so we'll just take it. And here's what we will do though: we're gonna get rid of the ice cream Joker. And we're going to bring in the blue Joker. And we have a run. Guys, this is a run here. This is no bullshit. This is a fucking run, you motherfuckers. I'm sorry. You're not a motherfucker. I'm sorry. But technically, if you're married and you have kids, then you are a motherfucker. If you fuck somebody who's a mother. Do I need to explain it further? I think we get it. That's kind of the hard-hitting stuff you're gonna get here. Guys, this is a proper run here, man. Make no mistake about it. This is a real run. Unfortunately, we don't have that. We don't have any Jokers that gives us money. So we don't want to spend too much more money. Let's keep it going. And let's see how we do here. Oh, we're really trying to avoid hearts. So I feel like it's always good to have something that you're trying to do. So I think like if we kind of spend our time trying to stay away from the heart card. And of course every heart card comes up now. There we go. Okay. There it is. This could be the end here. It's not. We're barely hanging on. We really are. I mean, let's see how we can improve this a little bit for ourselves. This misprint's been pretty fucking good for us. I'm not gonna lie. But I dare I say if we just spice it up a little bit with the raised fist. I'm not saying that's the answer. In fact, you know what we could do here, guys? Here's what we're gonna do. We have every suit available. The only thing that can help us at this point is there's a Joker that marries all of these together. So it's basically like, it doesn't marry them all, but it says that the spade card and the club card are the same, and the diamond card and the heart card are the same. It's a special Joker. If we could find that Joker, we could get rid of probably like this one and this one, so then we would keep this awesome Onyx one, we would keep the greedy, and then we would have room for one more Joker. So that's the goal. If we could run into that, that's what we're trying to do. And we've got to give it up for the ramen. That's a really good one to have. I wish we could, but we can't. We don't have room. We don't have room. Let's take a look and see what happens here. Alright, it's not as fruitful as I thought it was. And honestly, to be honest with you, I won't be mad if this is the last one, because I think we put in some real effort here. We're getting our ass kicked. And quite frankly, I don't like getting my ass kicked. This looks like it's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. But it is fun to watch this, because it is kind of cool to see, like, hey, what would it be like if you had every single Joker that was affiliated with Suits? And then what would it be like if you had like a blue chip? And it's like, so what would it be like? This is it right here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the stream today. We did our best. This is the Grinding Steak series, and the great thing about it, would have been nice to have gotten a one run there. But just because we didn't, I think it's still, that's why I love this, calling it a series, because that's what it is. It's a series. And some series, it's just a great game to watch. It's just a great game. I mean, thankfully for us, the game itself is what you're here to see. It just so happens that it's hard and it's grindy, but it's a great game. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today's stream. Let's take a look at the Pebbles social media. Pebbles social media. I want to Pebbles social media advertise for myself. First of all, we have a Twitter page, and we use that Twitter page to just vibe, have fun, and we really don't do anything serious on here, and I don't want to. It's a fun, I've gotten kicked off before for cursing and stuff, so I pretty much play it pretty tight to the vest. We're very careful. We don't say anything crazy. We're not political. And Pebble on Twitter. It is, you might say to yourself, well then why would we go there? Is this going to be some bland bullshit? I don't think it's bland. And I also think that it is, it has a lot to do with Pebble. So I would imagine if you like Pebble that you would be interested in learning more about me. That's all. Hey, I'm humble about it, you know? Just kidding. I like to exaggerate things. My name is Thomas Balbino, my real name. And the reason I put that name out there is because that name is what you would use for my PayPal. If you want to send money to me, that's how you would do it. I don't really have a system set up on Twitch where you could, you know, send. I'm not really the kind of streamer that streams on Twitch normally. That's not to say that I don't like Twitch, guys. Twitch. I don't know if you guys are mad at me for some reason, but I can't export videos from Twitch, so I don't know why that's possible. But I still do it, but it's not possible to do from your platform. So I don't know if you did that on purpose, but I don't have a problem with Twitch. I love Twitch. I just know that I'm not the kind of streamer that they're looking for. They're looking for people who are like calling everybody chat. There's a certain formula on Twitch that works. Hey chat, come on you chatteroony doony boop boops. It's gay. I hate it. All right. It's like the bad gay, not the good gay where people have sex with each other with the same sex. That's exciting. God, I wish that was the case. It's gay like, I hate this gay. Like, this is like lame gay. And I wish gay wasn't affiliated. Homosexuals, you need to call yourselves something besides gay, because I don't think you're gay in the sense that I'm talking about. All right, let's move on. Pebble on PayPal is Thomas Paul Vino on PayPal. It's at Thomas Paul Vino, lower capped, no space, at Thomas Paul Vino on PayPal. And then the last thing is the YouTube. Van Pebble's on YouTube. We just did a really cool card opening. We're going to put it on YouTube, and we just did the Balatro, this one, which we're going to put on YouTube as well. So please guys, go to the YouTube. That's what I'm really excited about. I'm excited about Twitch as well, but Twitch I'm just not the kind of streamer that like does great. So like, for example, if you go on Twitch, you'll see people talking and saying, hey chat, hey chat, hey chat, and then the chat will talk, and then they'll stop and look at chat, and then they'll talk back to the chat. I don't do that. So in that sense, I'm not really a Twitch streamer, but I stream on Twitch, and whatever, it is what it is. I'm very happy to be on the platform though. 43 followers is like almost a fucking crime. Like, I should have way more, but it is what it is. I don't care. It's all good, dude. I do this because I love it, and that's a good way to end it. Van Pebble on YouTube. That's it. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day, and please get ready for my next stream because it's going to be fun. We're going to play Marble Trap. Marble Trap's like my favorite game. It's where I play a marble game, and it's like the marble moves on a maze, and like the maze has different things to try to like kill you so that you can't get through the maze, and it's really basic, and it's really fucking my favorite game right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We'll talk to you later. Van Pebble, peace.